Hey everyone, my name is Disha and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do these very beautiful Chevron French gel overlay on natural nails. Please hit the subscribe button and now let's see what material do we require in order to do these beautiful Chevron French gel nails. So yes, we need a cuticle pusher. We would need a 100 by 180 grit filer, and we need some lint free wipes because gels are very sticky to work with, and we need a cleanser or some isopropyl alcohol would also do. We need a dehydrator or band-aid. This is what I use, so I'm showing you that. I will be using some gels, so UV gels these are, and a gel application brush I would need, and I would need a no wipe gel top coat. I am using this one, and a 36-watt UV gel curing lamp. Lamo, what is that? Okay, now let's get started very quickly on these beautiful nails. And I have already done 9 of my fingers and left one of my ring finger to show you how to do it. So let's get started. First of all, I'm going to prepare my nails to do gels, and this preparation is very important. I'm going to push back my cuticles, file my nails. The free edge I'm going to file first, and then I am also going to create some ridges or roughen up my surface basically. So here you can see, and I pay very much attention to the edges or the outline of my nails because that is where lifting happens the most. And then I would come to the nail bed. And then I am going to take out all the dust or any debris that is there, and then I'm going to take a lint-free wipe with my cleanser and clean up my surface so that there is no dust at all. Then I'm going to put that dehydrator all over my nail bed, keeping in mind the edges. And here I am picking up my Cover Pink gel and my gel application brush. Here is a flat brush and it just has a beautiful handle. That's what I'm showing you here. Yes, so I'm taking very little quantity of gel because this is just my base that I'm creating, and it has to be very thin. With gels, we are always going to work in very thin layers so that it gets cured properly. And we also have to take care that it does not get onto your skin at all, otherwise it will just lift in a day or two. So I am just applying a very thin base layer of my gels, and these are Sina gels and I got them from AliExpress, and I would leave a link down below if you want. They're also available on Amazon.in. In India you can buy them on Amazon.in actually. And here you can see that I am just precautionally cleaning up my cuticles if I have put any gel on it, and then we will cure it in a UV lamp for 2 minutes. So this is, once I'm showing you this, now I'm just going to write down cure for 2 minutes. So now I'm putting up a second layer of my base. I always do 2 layers of my base gel, so that if whenever I'm going to take them off, I have a good layer of base gel and I am not going to buff down to my natural nail too much. I'll always be very careful. So here I'm putting the second layer of my gel. I'm also capping my nail, and again I'm going to cure it for 2 minutes in my lamp. Of course, I'm cleaning up just precautionally. I'm just running this orange stick around my cuticle so that if there is any gel, it is taken out. And again I'm going to cure it for 2 minutes in the UV lamp. Once it is out, I'm going to clean it with isopropyl alcohol, and I'm just roughing up the surface once again, preparing it to put my white, just because if I put it over the gel, then it is basically very runny. So I always roughen up the surface and then I put white, so I get ample amount of time and it is just not running out on into my yeah, it is not running into my nail bed anyways. So yes, now you've seen I've put one very thin layer, cured for 2 minutes. Now I'm putting a second layer of my white, and this is how I'm putting it. Since I'm doing a Chevron French, I'm capping my nail, very important. I'm cleaning my cuticles. I'm also getting into the corners, right there into the corners, and when I'm satisfied, I will cure it for 2 minutes once again. Now as you have seen that I have put a pink like an outlining to my Chevron French, so that is nothing but pink Fevicryl acrylic color or fabric color, as simple as that. And I am just using my striper brush to thin the paint out, and then with very steady hand I am creating a line or outlining my chevron French. Now, by the way, if you do any mistake here, you can clean it up with isopropyl alcohol or the cleanser you're using. No problems at all. So just try that you don't make any mistake. Now I'm just picking up my clear gel and I'm taking very teeny amount again. And once your pink acrylic is dry, then only you're going to do this step, otherwise it will just mess everything up. And so I am just putting a clear gel now to seal everything in. And at this point I decided to add some rhinestones, so I'm using light pink triangular rhinestone and two silver rhinestones, and this is how I'm going to place them. Now since my gel is wet, I can manipulate the rhinestones and I can take my time to do that, because unless I cure it, it is not gonna set. So now I'm just looking at the alignment from all the angles. It should be straight and everything, and then it goes into the lamp to cure for 2 minutes once again. Once it is out of the lamp, I'm going to put the second layer and a little thick layer of gel to encapsulate everything, all my rhinestones, everything. And I have to take care that this is a little thick layer. This is not a very thin layer, and I'm going to work with the strings, and I'm going to try to reach to every nook and corner of my nail, because I'm going to file after this. Yes, I'm going to shape up my nail. So I am basically doing a good amount of encapsulating, this is called, and I am just running around with the orange stick once again precautionally around my cuticle so that I don't have any gel around it. And then again I'll cure for 2 minutes. You can even cure for 3 minutes since this is your final layer. Now I'm taking my lint-free wipe, some cleanser, and I'm going to clean all the sticky layer out of my nail, and I'm going to cleanse it downward so that it doesn't get onto my skin. The uncured gel is not on my skin. Now I am filing out, and I am going to again file out the free edge first, and then I'm going around my free edge onto my nail bed. And now I'm just shaping it up, doing nothing else, because it becomes a little uneven. So I'm just I'm making my nail bed even, and then I'm gonna pick up the block file a little less, what do you call it, I don't know, I mean, how do I explain it? It is not very, like, this 100 by 180 grit file is a little coarse file, and this is a little smooth file. Yeah, so this block I'm doing, and I'm just checking out that if everything is smooth on my nail with my thumb. Again and again I'm checking that if it is smooth, and once I'm satisfied, I'm gonna take off all the dust out with my manicure brush. And again I'm gonna take a clean lint-free wipe, put some cleanser, clean out all the dust, and now I'm gonna pick up and if you're satisfied, you can pick up your no wipe top coat. I'm just going to take very little amount again on the brush, and I'm going to top coat my nail. Now this is a no wipe top coat. That means that once it is cured in the lamp, I do not need to wipe off any tacky layer with my cleanser. So again, I have to be very, very careful. With gels, you have to be very careful that it does not get onto your skin. Not only it might burn you in the lamp, but also it will cause lifting. Again, now I will cure my top coat for 4 minutes for good shine. Meanwhile, my hand is in the lamp. I'm cleaning my brush. This is how I clean my brush, with the cleanser, and I cap it back and I put it back. So once my nail is out of the machine, this is how it looks, and this is how the final results looks like. So once I'm done, I'm gonna put some cuticle oil, and this is of lavender flavor, lavender aroma, yes, not flavor. So yes, I'm gonna put it on all my nails and just rub it into my cuticles, because we've used enough of my dehydrator and acetones and stuff like that. So yes, we need to give the potion back. And so this is how the finished result looks like, guys, and thank you so much for staying tuned and watching up. I will see you now in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.